guys, just wanted to show you this clip real quick. So today, President Trump, he went out to the border. And that's something, of course, that Kamala hasn't done, Biden hasn't done, or maybe he has done and he's only like touched it and went back, whatever type of thing. But regardless, Trump visited the border today, and he had a mother whose daughter was killed by an illegal that came in under Biden and Harris. So I'm going to just show you that real quick. And it's truly heartbreaking that we are at a point to where our own government leaders just want to see chaos. They are okay with it. They are okay with it happening. And you have countless stories like this mother's that they just keep going every day. And we know that there's more into it. We know that we can't find all of them. We hear stories every day of when they came across the border, they were sent back. Border agents have even said that they keep arresting repeat offenders. And these prisons over in like Nicaragua, oh my gosh, I'm butchering that. But in other countries are dumping their bad guys on us in layman's terms. Like they're emptying their prisons. They're, if they have insane asylums and such, they're getting rid of them too. And then they're telling them, if you come back, then we're going to kill you. So, but you have our leadership, what am I trying to say? You have our leadership both up in Washington and like in home states. And when I say home states, I mean blue states that have opened the doors for this chaos. And never mind us citizens. Kamala says that she's willing to take away our guns. Okay? And then now you have these Venezuelans. Can't remember what city it's in. But you have these Venezuelans who are gang members taking over a apartment complex, kicking out residents. They're performing illegal gang activity, of course. They're smuggling guns, okay? And the cops, FBI, all of them that we pay with our tax dollars are saying that they're not able to do anything. That this is it's above them or whatnot. So it really puts into perspective how close we are to being in a communist country if Kamala and Waltz were to reside in the White House. We're seeing it right now. She doesn't even have to state her policies. She's showing us where they both stand. So here, without me, rambling on here, I want you guys to listen and check out the Right Winged Angel. This is his clip that he put together. Shout out to him. Go and check out his stuff. He has some really awesome good things. But without further ado, check it out.
Thank you. Thank you for
Take care of
me.
yourself. Absolutely. We don't want it to happen to other people. That's all.
No.
It's a big thing for us.
Yeah. Hi. I was just thanking President Trump for the invitation to come and to share Rachel's story. Rachel was 37 years old. She had 5 children. She worked. She owned a small business. She worked very hard to support her family. And the trail that Rachel ran daily was a trail that we as a family would walk over the last 25 years that we've lived in Maryland. It's a very safe, small trail, very public, very open. Moms with baby carriages go down this trail. It's very safe. I was in Kentucky. We had a grandbaby that had passed away when I got a phone call from my son, and he said, "Mom, there's somebody here that would like to speak to you." And when I said hello, the person on the other end said, "Hello, Mrs. Morin. This is Detective so-and-so. I'm the lead detective on this case. There's no easy way to tell you this, but we found your daughter's body. And if they find the body, you know that she's dead. They wouldn't say, 'We found Rachel. She's alive.'" And so they found my daughter's body. And when they found it, it just recently has come out that she was brutally beaten, raped, and then stuffed into a drain pipe. We're 18,000 miles, 1,800 miles from the border. And because of this open border, we've had not just my daughter, but we've actually had two in the same county that we're from, where illegal immigrants have come in and have caused rape and murder of our citizens. And the reason why I came here today and I accepted the invitation is because I really want our words to be heard, and I really want you to take to heart what we're saying. We're not here for a political stand, although we are. We're here because we're losing our moms, our daughters, our children to criminals. And that shouldn't happen. We should be taking care of our country, our people. And the only way I believe that's going to happen is if President Trump is reelected as president, and we close up this border and we put policies back into place that were there before, instead of this open border thing. We're gonna end up being a third world country if it continues this way. And I truly hope that you would just take my words to heart, because it's devastating to lose a child, but even more devastating when you see the pictures or you see the body and you really understand what's happened to that person. So please take to heart, this is a very, very important issue. And it's one that is either going to make or break our country. It's not so much, it's about America. It's about Americans. It's about us taking and protecting ourselves and looking out for each other. It's about protecting our families. So, thank you.
Thank you, Doc. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So appreciate it. Sure will help you do that.
Truly, truly, truly heartbreaking. And of course, like I said, there's other stories out there that are like that. And there are countless others that have, unfortunately, they were unfortunately, their lives were unfortunately snuffed out by some demon that this administration has allowed to walk amongst us. And you know what? These people, they don't care that you voted to allow open borders. They don't care that you are welcoming them into your cities, that you are paying for them to be here and to take advantage of certain perks and such like that. They don't care about that. Evil is going to do what evil wants to do. And we know borders work. I'm pretty sure you guys lock your doors, and you don't let just anybody walk into your home. Even at the DNC, there's a clip out there where a guy tries to get an illegal to go into the DNC because, these are the politicians that are saying, hey, yeah, sure, we'll take you into the U.S., no problem. Hey, do you want to go meet him? Sure. And he can't even get into the DNC. They tell him that he needs credentials to get into the DNC. That he needs paperwork to get into the DNC. You see how ridiculous that is? But he doesn't need those things to get into the U.S. He can just walk across the border, no problem. Hey, but to get into the DNC, where the politicians that are, high-fiving each other on letting you in here, you can't get in. You see how that works? And that's putting it just putting it into perspective for you. While we're going to be out here trying to defend ourselves against these demons that they have allowed in, they are going to isolate themselves just like they were doing at the DNC and not be worried about it. They're going to have themselves some security. They're going to have themselves some gates. They're going to have everything they need to keep themselves protected, while we will have to try to fight for our lives, while we will have to keep our heads on a swivel at all costs. You see, you get that picture now? Do you understand where this is going? We cannot afford this to happen. Some of you might be like, oh, well, it's gonna... No, just get that lazy mindset. Just throw it away, because eventually it's going to come down to you. Because either you might not get attacked by an illegal. However, you will lose resources. Things that should go to you as an American citizen will be taken away and given to them. And then you're going to be left like, how the heck did this happen? Well, because you didn't give a darn. So while they are up there gaslighting, lying, deceiving, celebrating at the DNC, and constantly repeating lies that have been debunked, Trump is out there meeting with the people. Look, even today at the border, they are, unless he's been found by now, but there was a guy that had actually threatened Trump's life today at the border. There's a manhunt for him. But Trump still goes out there. If you need to, go back and listen to the clip. And of course, Trump gave a speech. I didn't get to listen to it all. But he gave it was compassionate. You could tell that he cared. Find a clip of Kamala having such compassion, having compassion at all. I mean, you're not going to see anything of her going to the border. Probably going to see that little corner piece she said that she went up to. However, you're not going to hear any compassion from her. You're not going to hear the pain in the family's voices as they have to tell you how heartbreaking it was for them to go through that, and how important it is to close and protect the border. But hey, you know what, guys? Again, check out the Right Wing Angel. I'll leave a link in the description for you. And of course, as always, please, please, please like, share, comment, subscribe. We got to keep the truth going. This is a serious election. There's a lot at stake. And as always, God bless, and I'll catch you on the next one.